Alrighty then, let's react to it. There's a series on the online platform here that I've really appreciated over the years. A channel called Cracked, and what these are it's truth and honesty in advertising, and then there's a parody to it as well. So there's a fair amount of humor that goes along with it. So this one is, if the cell phone commercials are honest. Let's bump this up to widescreen. Hit the icon for play and see what this one has for us.
Let me ask you something. How important is it for you to feel connected? No, not to your friends and family. I mean to people you don't really know or like across the internet. If the answer is very, perhaps I can interest you in this pocket box. Introducing the I. Horton BS... What number are we on?
The I. Horton BS Pocket Box. So you can be connected to all your buddies.
8. It's functionally the same as the BS7, but I gave it some barely noticeable upgrades and put a different metal case on it, so now it costs $850. Rose gold.
Yeah, you gotta love those little minor cell phone tweaks that caused them to be $250 more than the previous model.
We made that one up.
But I got my iHorton BS7 just a couple months ago, and it's working fine.
Oh, geez. 1 second. Just sent out an update.
Oh.
Yeah, one second. Let us send out a software update, and it'll slow that sucker right down, make you thinking you might need to go get a new one.
Okay. Yeah, it's bad now.
Glad to hear it. See, I can use anti-piracy laws to force updates on you that make your pocket box objectively worse. Oh, and if you want to...
Yeah, see how they do that? Anti-piracy laws force you to make an update, making it look like, oh, you need this update so the hackers can't get you, when in reality, oh, we want you to upgrade that device.
Sell it or give it to a family member. I can also lock your pocket box so it has no second life value, even though it's yours. And I will. I guarantee it.
Wait, this doesn't make any sense. It says my memory is already full, but I basically just got it.
That's because PocketBox comes with a handful of stock apps you'll never use and which are impossible to delete.
What?
Oh, and if you don't update them regularly, they can cause the whole thing to freeze up.
Stock apps that you'll never use and they're impossible to delete.
That's called built-in obsolescence, and
Yep.
it comes with every box free of charge. That's my promise to you.
Built-in obsolescence, so they can get you to buy the next $1,200 device.
Now, before I forget, I legally need to say that your pocket box may not be safe to keep in your pocket. Something about waves or exploding batteries. I don't have to be more specific than that, thanks to the neat little phrase caveat emptor, or buyer beware. It basically says we don't have to tell the truth because you should assume pocket box companies are going to lie a little right out of the gates.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? All the lawyer talk in the lawyer lingo that allows them to jump through hoops when it comes to your cell phone package.
Anyway, the BS8 is twice as fast, weighs negative pounds, and can repair your relationship with your father.
Twice as fast and weighs negative pounds. Oh my goodness, that's just so classic. Some of these marketing buzzwords that they use to get you to purchase is just, I see through them, so it's not a big deal for them. For me.
Father, kind of trust me. Yes, sir, you may be thinking to yourself, where are these little gifts from the heavens created? Heaven? Close. Warehouses. We find it's actually easier and cheaper to have workers make them for pennies, and we put nets around the factory so they can't kill themselves in the middle of their shift. Another classic link to slave labor.
And they probably have somebody, some 14-year-old or an 11-year-old in Sri Lanka putting your electronic devices together, and they're probably paying them maybe $0.25 a month.
So you see, heaven has nothing to do with it. Enjoying your new Horton, son?
Yeah. I mean, it's got a bunch of obvious design flaws, and my bill just went up for some reason, but I don't know. How do I look?
Grand.
Design flaws and my bill just went up? That's another thing that the marketing people for the cell phones do.
And that's exactly why you need one. I'm not really selling you progress. I'm selling you the feeling of owning something new and cool.
Oh, they're selling you on feel-goods and ego trips and pissing contests.
And can you really put a price on that?
Well, I paid an installment, so it's actually more.
I can. $150, which is a lot, I agree. But if I charge you less, you don't seem to want to buy it. You seem to prefer things that are overpriced, and it's frankly weird. The Horton BS8. Oh, sorry. BS8S now. It also takes phone calls. But
It's the BS8. Yeah. BS8. Whatever he said, it's now the upgrade. 3 months later, the upgrade has come out, and you need it.
you won't answer them. Okay. I've been Roger.
Yeah, cracked video. They got some really cool parodies. Maybe I'll go through and do a few, some more of them. They actually have a really cool parody regarding recycling. They've got a really cool parody about insurance companies. They actually have, this one's, if the cell phone commercials are honest, they have another cell phone one about like the coverage map. Maybe we'll look into the coverage map video next. Very interesting little parodies from the cracked people. So let's bump this down, come over here, and we'll go